This is Flip or Flop Follow-Up, where we tell the stories of our most engaging flips. I cannot believe the transformation here. And our most intense flops. Including events you've never seen before. It's in your hair! And we follow up with the new owners of our most interesting projects to see how they've turned a house we rehabbed into a home. One of the things that I love about what we do is that we take neglected homes and we make them really nice houses.
Yeah, but sometimes neglected means really gross. Like, remember that flip we did in Anaheim?
We bought it without ever seeing the inside, and what we found still makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So, a property just came up in Anaheim. I want to show it to you. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,300 square feet. They're asking $350,000.
$350,000?
Yeah, the only thing is, it's tenant occupied, do not disturb, so we can't get inside the house. I pulled up the comps though, check it out. There's one right around the corner, very similar, asking $440,000.
So we checked out the house for sale from the outside.
Outside, paint's done, stucco's done, roof's done. I mean, you agree, this looks like a really solid house from the exterior.
Yeah.
And with comps up to 440, we thought this house could make a great flip, even though we've never been inside.
So we bought the house for $325,000.
And once the tenant was out, we were super psyched to see what we got. Place looks solid, huh? I mean, even the front door looks decent.
Please be nice.
Please be nice.
Musty, musty, musty.
This is the worst smell I've ever smelled. Disgusting.
Ew!
Wow, there's roaches everywhere.
Oh my God, what did we buy? I can't even think.
Let's go outside, please.
Oh, look at that.
This house is freaking disgusting.
Christina was right, but underneath all the grime, I thought we had a solid little starter home here. I had to believe we could salvage this place.
What you didn't see is just how disgusting it was to clean out this place.
Oh, there's tons of roaches here. Wow, there's roaches everywhere.
Come on, babe, dinner.
Shut up. You cannot pay me enough that you can go in there.
Come on, I need help.
I am not helping. That is sick. I'm not kidding. That's disgusting.
Look at
Stop
that.
kicking them at me, guy. What's wrong with you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, roaches in your hair. Roaches on the ceiling. It's in your hair. It's in your hair.
Man.
This is the grossest thing I have ever had to do. We cleared out 6 dumpsters worth of trash from the house and the backyard. Once it was gone, we were finally working with a clean slate.
I wouldn't call it clean. Are all the bugs gone?
Unfortunately, no.
Why? Why?
They're relentless.
The bug bombs didn't work, so we would have to pay for an exterminator to get rid of them. But first, we had to figure out our rehab strategy. Today, let's walk it, design it, know where we stand.
To maximize our potential profit on this little starter home, we had to make smart decisions to keep the rehab costs down. This house is more of the basics. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense to do high-end material here.
Well,
We wouldn't get it back.
we kept the white tile.
Yeah, you could clean this up. It would save you a couple of grand.
We should do the porcelain tile that looks like travertine,
Okay.
granite countertop.
And let's make floor-to-ceiling shower.
And in the backyard, we decided to plant grass seed to avoid the expense of having to put in sod. So by the time the rehab was finished, the lawn would have grown in.
In total, we were looking at a $28,000 rehab budget. But first, we needed to get rid of these roaches. What's up, Drew?
Hey, how's it going? I can tell just by looking at the cabinets you removed here. This is all roach fecal matter here.
That's roach crap?
That's roach crap.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to be very aggressive on our treatment.
No more bugs. Let's get moving.
The delay from the roach extermination put us behind schedule. We had a ton of ground to cover.
Dude, this looks good. Look how much better it is in here.
Yeah, it's a big kitchen for this size house.
It's coming together. I'm loving the look of this house. Despite trying to keep costs down, we spent over 40 grand on the rehab.
What you didn't see is that just days before the open house, we discovered a major problem in the backyard.
What happened? We put seed down everywhere.
This is like a major selling feature. It actually has a yard, and this is gross.
We're gonna have to put mulch, flowers, and sod. That's gonna be really expensive. Wow, this is really bad.
Coming up, find out if we were able to make a profit on this flip.
And later, we meet the new owners of a house we totally transformed to see if our toughest decisions panned out. Last-minute issues were plaguing our flip in Anaheim, California. What happened? We put seed down everywhere.
It's not growing for some reason.
The grass seed that we planted in the backyard never sprouted.
So we were forced to spend more money to sod the yard in time for the open house. Wow.
Dang, look at that. It looks so good.
Really pretty. After spending 42 grand on the rehab, we were into this house for $360,000.
We wanted to generate a lot of interest. So with comps at 450, we decided to list it just under 440 grand, hoping to start a bidding war that would drive up the price. We never really tried it before, so the stakes were really high. Oh, wow, pretty nice.
And it worked. Within a week, multiple offers drove the price up to $456,000.
What you didn't see is that deal fell apart while we were in escrow. Eventually, we got another offer for the same amount of $456,000, and it finally sold. But the house sat on the market so long, the carrying cost ate up half of our expected profit, making this flip a flop.
Even though that profit wasn't what we expected, we transformed a sad little house into a great starter home. That felt really good.
Yeah, that house actually reminds me of the one we bought at auction in Garden Grove. Except what was waiting for us inside was way scarier than roaches. The opening bid is $320. It shows about 1,300 square foot, 7,800 square foot lot.
Yeah? Oh, no.
Yeah. We need to get over there as soon as we can because it goes to auction in a few hours. Ran the comps. Turnkey, completely remodeled homes are selling at $450. So going into this, we have to at least assume we can get $450 out of it. That's it. That's zero curb appeal.
That's a one ugly house.
We had about an hour to decide if we were gonna spend over $300,000 on this place. And we couldn't even get in the house.
What you didn't see is that we'd done enough flips by now. We could figure out if a house would be a good investment without ever having set foot inside.
Check it out. We have, looks like real hardwood floors.
It's just dirty.
Has baseboard. Look at this nice tile in the
The
kitchen.
floor plan's decent.
I think there was a mouse problem here because there's mouse traps everywhere. It looks like some illegal electric from the garage to here off the electric panel. We figured it would take about $35,000 to rehab this place. If we make this nice, we should be able to get $450. So we bought the house at auction.
Sold your way.
For $330 grand. You ready? She's a beauty.
Oh my God. Did we not notice that last time, or was it already like that?
That's a bad sign already. Oh, God.
Wow,
what does that
it reeks.
smell? It smells like,
It smells like someone was just smoking in here.
it smells like booze and cigarettes.
Oh my God. Someone's inside the house.
That's about one of the weirdest things we've ever walked into. I'm gonna call the police.
Hey, wait. He's leaving.
This was a bad sign. If sketchy people were using this house as a crash pad, there could be more break-ins down the line.
We were a bit shaken up, but we had a job to do.
You ready?
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
It'd be nice if we could remove these cabinets. I mean, I know it's extra storage space, but it blocks off the whole house. Do a large granite island.
We also decided to gut both bathrooms, fix the roof, and landscape the backyard.
You got it? I got it.
No, there's all kinds of critters coming up.
It was good. What you didn't see is something that's become a tradition with us and the Flip or Flop film crew. At some point, somebody's gonna get pranked. Today, it was Christina's turn to meet a fake rubber rat.
Hey, Christina's gonna come in here real quick. Yeah, just real quick.
Here comes Christina, Tom.
Oh, I thought it was real. Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Fake rat, no animals were harmed making this TV show.
Yeah, but you have no problem scaring your wife though, huh? This house is so gross. Oh,
Let's spend some extra money in the kitchen, because that's what's gonna sell. Close off the window and the door and just do a big wraparound kitchen.
Okay.
You guys need some help with that?
Sure.
Isaac.
That was good. The rehab was going great, but I couldn't shake the feeling that the guy that we found in the house that first day might come back. So I installed a security camera for protection. Turns out that wasn't enough.
It took $1,000 worth of tools, bro.
And our security camera couldn't make out any faces, so it was a total loss.
This was an expensive lesson. We should have done a better job securing the house. So we installed a new door with a steel reinforced frame.
The house looks great.
The dark gray just came out awesome. Solid.
After a $60,000 rehab, our total investment came out to $390 grand. With all the upgrades, we thought the house was worth our $499 list price, even though that was at the top of the comps.
And we could only hope that buyers felt the same way.
That new roof?
Coming up, we reveal what the house sold for.
We had invested $390,000 into a flip in Garden Grove, California. We took a gamble and we listed it at the high end of the comps for $499.9. And one day after the open house...
We just got a text from an agent, $500K.
What?
500.
Merry Christmas.
What you didn't see is that we completed the sale, netting a profit of 90 grand, making this a great flip. I learned that no matter what surprises come our way during a flip, anything's possible with the right plan.
Yeah, it was like the one we did in Downey, right? It was another starter home that needed a ton of work, except my biggest surprise is what you did when you saw it.
Yeah, I kind of blindsided you on that one.
Yeah. All right, so 2-1. My old friend David came across a house that he thought we might be interested in, so he gave us a call. He has this lead on a house in Downey. He said it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. The asking price is $3.25. This could be a really good opportunity. I'm gonna call Steve, go look at the property. I'll give you a call when I'm there, let you know what I think. What you didn't see is that David was waiting at the house for me, and he had a proposition.
How you been?
Oh, good. Tell me the story about this house. Where did it come from?
Older gentleman approached me about the house. It's his family's home. They were thinking about fixing it themselves, but they don't have the time or the money. I know you flip homes, and I was hoping if we could get a good price, you'd get me in.
So I agreed to pay David a finder's fee if we bought the house. And then we took a look around. It's an old original home. It's gonna need a full gut. I can just tell right away. I already called my contractor. He should be here any minute. I'm gonna walk it with him, inspect everything, and then I'll give you a call and let you know what we need to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Look forward to hearing from you.
All right, man. We'll see you later. And when Steve arrived, what's up, Steve? Hey, Tarek. We went through the rehab plan. Opened up the living room, gut the kitchen, and landscaped the backyard. So we were looking at a $35,000 rehab budget. And with comps up to $425,000, I was convinced that David brought us a house that we could make money on. So we bought it for $319 grand, and I paid David a $10,000 finder's fee, for a total of $329,000. So here it is.
Oh my gosh. Do not like it.
So the kitchen's actually large, which is great.
I don't really care that the kitchen's big. It's not open to the rest of the house. It's completely closed off. It feels like we're in two different apartments.
I mean, step back, look around.
Oh gosh, don't even start. Don't step back and look around. This is what it looked like when you found it. and you thought, wow, I'm gonna buy this, it's really has a lot of potential?
Hey,
Hi.
what's happening?
How's it going?
Good.
Would it be possible to make it all one level? So it's just one big great room? It would feel a whole lot bigger and it wouldn't feel so odd.
We could probably do this whole area here for around 5,000.
This house is so small and every little bit of functionality here is gonna go a really long way.
With work underway, I had an important meeting back at our office. What you didn't see is that at this point in our career, business was great. We had a large staff helping out, but Christina and I were still totally overloaded.
We were shooting the show, managing multiple flips, and constantly looking for new houses. We barely had time to breathe.
What's up, David?
Hey, Tarek.
So when David brought this house to us, we realized that he could be the solution to one of our biggest problems. We can't keep up with the workload to find properties, which is the most important part. What I'd like to do is bring you in to work with me and Christina, and you would analyze each individual property, figure out what is the highest it's gonna sell for, how much it's gonna cost to fix the house up, and what we need to pay for the property. I think it could be a really good fit.
Yeah, I think it's great. You guys are doing big things, and I want to be a part of it.
This one hire had a huge impact. With David working on finding us new flips, Tarek and I could focus on construction and design.
Wow, awesome.
See, I told you. By raising it up, now that it's all one level, that's what makes it feel extra big. Now you can actually see from the kitchen through the living room all the way outside. The house was really coming together, but the game changer was adding those huge glass sliders.
The view to the backyard made the small living room feel that much bigger.
Best decision we made. House looks great.
The curb appeal is awesome. We spent over 50 grand on the rehab with a total investment of over $373,000. And the transformation was huge. We were so confident, we listed it higher than the comps at just under $430,000.
Where's the car?
Oh, just driving by. We've been here for 3 hours, not one person. Suddenly, this wasn't looking so good.
Coming up, we reveal if this flip was a big mistake.
And we get to see what the new owners think of our choices. Oh my God.
This looks like a scene straight out of a horror movie.
We take chances on houses all the time, especially when we buy them sight unseen at auction.
Sold to this gentleman right here.
See how we do it with behind-the-scenes videos and before and after pictures at hgtv.com/flipperflop.
We had completely transformed a home in Downey, California. After investing over $370,000, we were so confident in our redesign, we listed it above the comps at $429,900.
But when we held the open house, no one showed up.
What you didn't see is even though the open house was a bust, a week later we sold the house for full price at $430,000.
Earning us a profit of almost 43 grand. I learned that even when a house seems like it doesn't have a lot going for it, that smart design can really transform it into something wonderful.
And the best part is the new owners, Daniel and Anna, invited us over to check out the place.
Hi guys.
How's it going? Come on in.
Thank you. We brought you a gift basket.
Thank you so much.
Gardening tools, because I know you like to garden.
Thank you.
Sketchbook for you, because I know you're into fashion, and a picture frame for your daughter.
That's perfect. Thank you
very
guys.
much. Thank you guys.
So wow, I can't believe it's been a year already since you bought the house.
Time's moving fast.
You know, guys, I always wanted to be a homeowner, and owning a home was so important to us. We actually put our wedding plan aside to buy the house.
We used the money for the wedding, for the down payment, and then
I completely agree with the call you made. So what was the big reason why you guys decided to buy this house?
everything in our price range just needed tons of work. We were amazed that when we walked in here, this was in our price range, because this was a brand new house.
This right here used to be totally closed off.
Oh, wow.
So this was the wall, walkway wall, and then here are the pillars that were holding everything up. And the best thing we did here is framed up the flooring to make everything level.
I'm so glad you did that. It looks amazing. This room is probably one of my favorites. Me and my friends just sit around and have some champagne or wine, and my daughter loves this little lounge.
I love the sliders. I let all the open light in. It's really nice.
And the yard looks gorgeous. I'd love to take a look. Wow, I forgot how big the yard was.
It is, and the biggest thing I'm noticing is the landscaping and the grass is absolutely flawless. So who takes care of that?
Secret is me. I'm the one that takes care of all the lawn care, all the gardening. This is my zen spot, man. I put on my headphones and I just kind of go out here and zone out.
Well, if you're for hire, you can come to our house. It looks a lot better than our yard.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
I love this kitchen. All the cabinet space that you gave me. Oh my God, I love it.
I personally have never had a nice kitchen, and this is my ideal kitchen. It's connected to the living room. I mean, I can be cooking and still watching the ball game. I mean, it's perfect.
This was your kitchen before.
Oh my gosh.
Check out the orange counters.
Wow.
Orange counters, fake brick wall, I mean, yellow floor. It was just horrific.
It's a disaster.
Wow, you guys did an amazing job.
We are so happy you guys love it.
You know, it's our first house. Thanks to you guys, we got to have the house of our dreams.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
nice meeting you.
Wow, you know what? They really love this house, which is great to hear. I can't believe they actually put off their wedding to buy this house.
Well, owning a house was that important to them, and I'm super happy for them.
Yeah, they're a great couple.